Why did December 30th, 2011 not exist in Samoa? The answer is simple. Politics. The international dateline theoretically follows the 180-degree meridian. But there's no legally binding international treaty. Why did this happen? This slide explains it all. Pacific island nations like Kiribati, Samoa, and Tonga. These countries bent the dateline to suit their own interests, sometimes hundreds of miles from the original 180-degree meridian. Samoa made the day after December 29, 2011, the 31st. The 30th was completely eliminated. The reason was to eliminate the inconvenience of being one business day out of sync with Australia and New Zealand. Trade barriers caused by time differences. To eliminate this, Samoa sacrificed one day. By changing traffic flow from right to left in 2009 and changing the date in 2011, they fully integrated their economic sphere with Oceania. This is a verifiable fact, confirmed by official government decisions. Not speculation. A policy decision based on legislation and government announcements. And this is understandable. Look at official government statements. Follow the trade statistics. Now you can understand that time is a political construct. Today I'll show you the mechanism. The international dateline didn't emerge from scientific necessity. It's a product of political compromise. At the 1884 International Meridian Conference, the Greenwich Meridian was adopted as the prime meridian. Britain's dominance in navigation, cartography, and communications was the backdrop. But even this conference didn't specify the exact position of the dateline. It's merely a line of convenience. Kiribati didn't want its territory divided by date, so they changed their domestic standard time, resulting in the dateline wrapping around to the east on the map. This put all of Kiribati on the same date. In the Aleutian Islands, the line detours west to avoid splitting U.S. territory. Time boundaries aren't scientific necessity. They're determined by national convenience. Kiribati weaponized time. In 1995, Kiribati changed its domestic standard time. The line islands became UTC plus 14, one of the places where the date advances earliest in the world. The main reason was to eliminate administrative inconvenience, where the East and West had different dates, leaving only 4 common business days per week. But simultaneously, they aimed for tourism revenue as the place to greet the year 2000 millennium earliest in the world. Kiribati renamed Caroline Island to Millennium Island. The moment from December 31st, 1999 to January 1st, 2000. They commercialized this moment. Tourists flocked from around the world. Contemporary reports suggest tourism revenue in the millions of dollars. For a small nation of 100,000 people, this was a critically important economic decision. Time became an exportable commodity for Kiribati. China unified time. China's territory spans roughly 3,000 miles east to west. Geographically, multiple time zones would be natural. But China has only one legal time, Beijing time. When the People's Republic of China was founded in 1949, they unified to Beijing time at UTC plus 8. In Xinjiang Uyghur Autonomous Region, Beijing time's noon diverges significantly from solar noon. Socially, Xinjiang time equivalent to UTC plus 6 is sometimes used concurrently. But the legal time is Beijing time only. This is a symbol of political unity. Acknowledging time differences means acknowledging division. After the Soviet collapse, former Soviet states adopted their own time zones. This was a symbol of independence. China chose the opposite. Unifying time reinforces national unity. Time zones aren't geographic necessity. They're political choices. Theoretically, 1-hour time zones every 15 degrees of longitude would be natural. But in reality, national borders, trade relationships, and political identity take priority. Look at Spain. Geographically, Spain should be in the same time zone as Britain. But Spain uses Central European time. They adopted Central European time during World War II-era time adjustments and continued afterward. The background includes multiple factors, such as alignment with continental Europe at the time. Currently, debate has reignited within Spain about reverting to the original time zone for health and productivity reasons. Argentina is even more extreme. Since the 1960s, Argentina has changed standard time and daylight saving time operations multiple times. Time policy changed with each regime change. Time became an expression of ideology. Recently, time systems have entered a new phase. Not just the convenience of time differences, but the impact of daylight saving time on sleep and accidents has become a policy issue. Time systems have become social policy, encompassing not just national interests, but health and occupational safety. In the EU, revision of seasonal clock changes has been proposed, and debate continues. But coordination among member states remains undecided, and the current system continues. In the U.S., federal bills to make daylight saving time permanent have been repeatedly introduced. But nationwide changes remain unrealized. Daylight saving time is no longer just about economic rationality. Research on health impacts has accumulated, expanding policy issues. The politics of time continue to evolve. And now, the political stage has moved to space. In April 2024, the U.S. moved to establish a lunar standard time. The White House directed NASA to develop a standard time for the Moon. A unified time standard became necessary for precise positioning on the lunar surface and international cooperation. Like Earth's standard time, lunar standard time will be a product of political decision. Who takes the lead? Which country's influence will be reflected? Even beyond Earth, time doesn't exist unless someone decides it. Time has been proven to be a political construct created by humans, not just on Earth, but in space. Now, let's organize today's analysis. Here's today's summary. First, the politics of the dateline. Theoretically, it should follow the 180-degree meridian, but no legally binding international treaty exists. Samoa eliminated December 30th, 2011. To eliminate the inconvenience of being one business day out of sync with Australia and New Zealand and fully integrate their economic sphere with Oceania. Second, the commercialization of time. In 1995, Kiribati changed its domestic standard time, making the Line Islands UTC +14. They became one of the places to greet new days earliest in the world. The main reason was eliminating administrative inconvenience, but they simultaneously aimed for millennium tourism. Contemporary reports suggest tourism revenue in the millions of dollars. Third, a symbol of political unity. China unifies its territory, spanning roughly 3,000 miles east to west, into one time zone. Multiple time zones would be geographically natural, but they prioritized political unity. Unifying time reinforces national unity. Fourth, the politics of time is expanding to space. In April 2024, the U.S. began establishing a lunar standard time. A unified time standard became necessary for precise positioning on the lunar surface and international cooperation. Even beyond Earth, time doesn't exist unless someone decides it. If you think every time you look at a clock that it's scientific fact, reconsider. Time is a political construct created by humans. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. This channel analyzes world events from geopolitical and economic perspectives. Facts, not emotions. Mechanisms, not opinions. Deepening your understanding of the world. Subscribe to the channel and let's explore the truth of the world together next time. Turn on notifications, and every time a new analysis is published, your worldview advances another level. Until next time.